Good morning again. It is 9:34, Friday, April 3rd, and this is potentially my last day at my current company. All right, so first off, it is Friday, March 20th, 2026, right? So I am about to head to a job interview, and I am not unemployed currently. I am employed, have been here for 4 years. I think today, I've been getting LinkedIn messages today. So basically, I am, all right, so yesterday I went to the interview and I did not give you an update. Big reason why I came home and I had the biggest migraine in the world, and I don't know why. I don't know. That's what being 30 does to you. So, I came home and took a nap like an old man. Family came home, etc., etc. This morning had a similar situation. My head, like I don't know, my head's just been killing me. Anyway, probably stress. It's probably stress. So update, right? So also I'm eating some food. I don't know if you'll be able to see because the way the gimbal. Anyway, I'm eating steak and sweet potatoes with a Liquid Death. Shout out to Liquid Death. So basically, let me. I don't know if I talked about this in the episode yesterday, but there are three jobs. Company number one, company number two, company number three, and these are in order of when they reached out to me. So, company number one reached out to me December 10th, 2025, and I've had a really bad experience with company number one. So first off, they reached out to me in December. Then I didn't hear anything again until like January. I forgot all about company number one. So I interviewed with the COO. Great conversation, great woman, and I felt really good about it. So much so, the reason I felt so good about it is because all I heard was how she doesn't like anybody, but she liked me. Cool. Then I go to the actual place of business to meet with their store manager. Really awkward situation. Very unprofessional, like just not professional. That doesn't bother me, but that's what it was, unprofessional. Calls in the middle of the interview, waiting in the lobby for about 10 minutes, like just very awkward. And then like when we were having a conversation, he was just talking regular. And then that's, again, it doesn't bother me, but it's just like glaring. So anyway, so second interview goes well. That was in January, right? I go all of February not hearing nothing. I reached out to the recruiter a few times, like, hey, do you have an update? Blah, 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 blah. Run around. And it's not the recruiter saying it's not him. The company number one saying it's not them. I don't know who it is. Then they tell me they want to do their due diligence by listening or hearing out other candidates who, like me, don't treat me like the side chick. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gonna treat me like the side chick till you find a main chick that's better than me. That's crazy. So I started posting more content on LinkedIn and videos of me doing some minor things, right? Well, I get reached out to by two companies. One, company number three, was most recent, like last week. Today is March 21st, 2026. They reached out to me this past week. And so company number two reached out to me February, early March, somewhere. I think it was like February. Anyway, way better vibes. Way better vibes. The recruiter there is way better. For me, it was refreshing. She wasn't the most professional either. But the big thing for me if you're gonna reach out to me on LinkedIn and say you like my page or whatever, don't lie. Or don't lie. Recruiters on LinkedIn will reach out to you saying they like your profile and offer you a position that you're overqualified for. It makes literally no sense. I know it's probably just cold email outreach, but the personal touch, way better. So company 2 and company 3 had that, which was cool. So I interviewed with company number 2. Reached out with I went and interviewed with company number 2. Now company number 2, I've had. This was the 3rd interview yesterday. So I'm not going to recap all the interviews, but I made it to stage 3, right? And so in stage 3, the guy's an asshole, which I'm not opposed to. I'm also an asshole. But again, don't lie. So he's like, oh, I outlawed remote work, blah, 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 blah. And cool, I know companies do that. That's not an issue. But I also know that there are companies who are thriving in remote work. So I take what people say with a grain of salt. I know myself, I've worked in remote settings and have thrived. So I don't fit that bill, but I know they don't know me yet. Not a problem. But the issue comes when you say you're 100% remote work. The first interview I had, there was a lady who was remote in Tennessee. Granted, she was a high performer for them. I understand that. Just don't lie and say that you don't do it, but then you really do it, and then say you do it because she's special, and you don't treat everybody the same. That is not the way to. That's not the way to build value and why somebody should want to work at your job or your company. Like, that's kind of crazy. Anyway, on that note, I did enjoy the conversation with the guy, and I think I could learn a lot from him. He's also very secretive. He mentioned being a former defense contractor. I try to let people right. Anyway, so I had said, oh, he reminds me like a CIA agent. I know the CIA, he would not be this open about some of the things and places he's went. If he was in the CIA, he would have probably have been a contractor, which he admitted that he was. Because I asked him, like, where are you from, et cetera, and most people will tell you where they're from. I'm from Philly, go Birds. But he didn't do that. Because he didn't do that, and I have familiarity with how people in the defense industry work. Again, conversation was cool. I left. He said you want to ask at the end of interviews, like, if they have any reservations or anything that you could clear up about you taking the role. And he's like, no, I don't have any reservations, blah, 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 blah. I want to see the other candidates. All right, cool. I have 2 other job offers or job interviews. So I'm not tripping. I'm not. But 50-50 if I get offered, if I even really take it, or whatever the case may be. Now, company number 3 is the one that really fits the bill for me personally. It's adjacent to the industry that I'm in. It's fully remote, and the woman on the other end of the call was a great representation or initial contact and first impression of the company. So I feel really good about that one. And I told her that there are other companies that are interested in me. She was like, cool, that helps me. We're going to get this started. So I have an interview with them on Monday and an interview with company number 3. Company number 3's interview is Monday. Company number 1's interview is Tuesday. So after Tuesday, I should have a better understanding of where I am with these companies. So stay tuned for that. All right, what's up, everybody? I got an update for you guys on the 3 job situation. So I'm gonna go ahead and jump right into that. So basically, I met with job number 1. I think I mentioned before, they had me do an assessment based on data, and I must have did well. So what happened next was they scheduled a final interview. Now, in this final interview, the gentleman did not know I spoke to everybody else, or at least he may have forgotten. I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. He also didn't know I had to do the KPI assessment or the data assessment. And so, very awkward interview to start it off. He started out asking me if I had any questions for him. So, usually when you do these final interviews or any interviews, really, the person that is interviewing you will have an agenda. Typically, they'll ask you some questions. You'll get to know you for a second, ask you some questions, and then there's some questions at the end, or time at the end. They'll see if you have any questions for them, and possibly next steps. So he very Started off a little unorthodox. He got into some of the questions, which was cool, answered those. Really, they just want to, I'll probably make another video about that later. But basically, when you do a interview, they just want to test your knowledge and then also make sure that you could be a good fit cultural wise or whatever the case may be. So did that. I thought it went well. He didn't expect me to. So all right. So if you're doing a sales interview, they want to see if you know some sales, and that also means demonstrating some of the sales that you know. And so, I went for a little close at the end, and he's like, "Oh, so you do know sales?" It's like, bro, I do this. Come on now, but yeah. So he liked that. He's like, "I'm not going to be closed on the first try," but I thought this went well. So that was Wednesday of this past week. I'll put like a data thing. Or not a data thing, a date thing to show you the week of or when it took place. But anyway, Thursday, I got the call from the recruiter that they are going to offer me. This is after 4 months. And Friday, I got the offer letter. The offer letter, very basic, but as far as how it looks, it's not like some extravagant thing. But what it had was the offers. I'll be transparent with you guys. The offers paid weekly. 5 weeks PTO after a year worked, I think it said, and then I forgot the other thing or something else. Oh, and benefits that are also like included through the parent company. So I'm gonna have I have my iPad here, so we're gonna just do this. Hold on, actually. So I'm going to give you guys a visual update of everything. So company number 1, company 2, company 3. So 4-month process. The offer is 110. 5 weeks PTO. Now, update with company 2. So the recruiter with company 2 reached back out to me today and said that she's waiting on old bull from the final round. So we don't know what the offer is with that one, but let's just talk about the company number 1 too. They're 30 minutes away. Now company two is not. They're 15 minutes away, but it's 8 to 5. I think company 1 might be similar. I have a meeting with company 1 on Monday to discuss that type of stuff. But I also haven't sent back the offer letter. So now company 3. I met with company 3 on Thursday of this week. And originally the recruiter said it would be 85 to 95 with flexibility. And fully remote. Company 2 is not, and company 1 is not. But I would have the ability to, in a way, because they work in the field. So that's where we are as of right now. So let me give you my thoughts. If I can get company 3 to offer, I will take company 3. It is probably less money than company 2. It's definitely less money than company 1. But it's fully remote, which would give me more flexibility with my work-life balance. It'll give me the ability to do that. So that's the update for now. Gonna see where this goes as far as next week is concerned. But I thought this was just wanted to update everybody or update the video and show you guys where we are. Be a little transparent. Just show you what goes on behind the curtains of being on the market as a sales leader. So, all right, so I'm about to go to work right now. But all right, last video I recapped all 3 jobs because I did final interviews for them. I got offered by 2 of the 3, and I have a 3rd rounder with company number 3 today. Legitimately, sorry. So yeah, the recruiter is actually writing my offer letter for job number 2 now. Here's the situation. Company number 3 is the best option for me. Company number 2 would probably give me the most upside. Company number 1 has good upside as well. And I got pretty good vibes from most of them, aside from the long hiring process with company number 1. Really don't know what to do in this situation. Good problem to have, but don't know what to do. But that's an update. I will let y'all know how the 1:30 meeting goes with company number 3. So, good morning. Good morning again. It is 9:34, Friday, April 3rd. And this is potentially my last day at my current company. So small update. Company number 3 offered me yesterday as I was telling my company, current company, that I was going to put in my 2 weeks today. Now, in the past, when someone puts in their 2 weeks, they typically let them go early. And next week happens to be a week where my current company is going to be doing like a retraining all week. And so when I spoke to my VP, who I'm on really good terms with, I told him, I could work from home, man, the chat all week next week, because I'm trying to get as much money as I can throughout the month. But I found out yesterday that another gentleman I started with 4 years ago, we started at the same time, his last day is today. So a storm of events over the last 24 hours, but just wanted to give y'all a quick update. I'm about to go upstairs, peep the fitted, Hat Club exclusive. Shout out to Tab. And then I got the Jordan 1 Lost and Founds on today. I don't bring these out very often. You can tell this is probably my last day. So just want to give y'all an update. I got to go upstairs, and yeah, I'll see y'all. So this is a small update, right? So I went with job number 1. Between you and me, I tried to work job number 2. It just didn't work out. Like, I tried to do it at the same time. I realized I would have just been way too stressed to keep both of them going at the same time. But now that I'm getting my bearings with job number 1, like, I have a better handle of my day-to-day or my week-to-week. And maybe down the line I could entertain it, but really I need to just be focused on launching my personal brand and my products and all of that stuff. So so update though, yesterday I went on a ride along with the one of my bottom performing reps, and it was in the afternoon, and so I coached him after. We had like a one-on-one at a Starbucks. So I coached him after. Later on, he had another appointment that day, but I went home to finish out working on some admin
In half a mile, slight right onto the Florida 589 South Veterans Expressway South Ramp to Tampa.
He texted me, was like, "Yo, I got a sale on the first pencil," meaning like first interaction with the client. He was able to put pen to paper and get the deal. I was like, "Yo, that's such a gratifying thing." I'm gonna post the screenshot of the text, but yeah, man, it's a good feeling. If you want to learn how to level up as a salesperson and not just be an individual contributor, but also learn how to lead a team, coach, work with data and really take your career to the next level, man,